My name is Mark Podreski and I am a professional pot stirrer at Urban Jungle. So what goes into organising SLS? All of the blood in my body. Like 1,000 emails, I don't know, a ton of phone calls, a ton of begging and pleading with sponsors to get on board and help us out. Annoying our media guys, annoying my wife until she's sick of me and wants me to leave at the gym. Probably being an absolute bastard to our staff for the 2 weeks leading up. But a fair bit goes into it. There's a lot of behind the scenes in doing this comp, and it starts months and months before we release the first round, and a lot more than people probably realise. And there's a lot of negotiating that goes on to make things work.
Alright, now the key to setting, right, is to look like you know what you're doing.
I think I'm done.
You're done?
We'll find out. I think so. Time for coffee. Hey guys, I'm Reese and I'm the head server for Urban Jungle. What inspires me to set? To spread the rage amongst other climbers. It's been said numerous times before. It's challenging. It gives you something to focus on and quietens down the noise, whether that be external or in your head.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to. Yeah. So pretend you're short. It's like you got to jump into the next move. Like you still got your foot there, but like you got to kind of hop for it. And that's what you go right foot around the corner, a little bit. Yeah. And sort of get from there. Yeah, that goes. Yeah, cool. I'll take that. Leading up to the competition, as we get, and by the competition I mean the final, when we get closer to the final, that heat turns up. The pressure really becomes a thing. As much as this is now my 4th Summer Lead Series final that I've organised, and I feel like I know what I'm doing, there's still a massive part of me that feels like I have no idea what I'm doing. It starts lumpy, it's like, so got the strokey sound to it. This is pretty obvious. To me, who said it. Every other year has told me something is that we're going to forget something important and figure that out about 10 minutes before we start.
Whereas these ones, you can, but also, where is it? This
Oh,
one,
it's not
that
intended.
progresses you through the climb. That's what's going to progress you through the climb.
Okay.
If they do that, if not, then that's a big deal.
It's a lot of rope, yeah.
It's a lot of rope. So the extenders, if they cross, just keep an eye out.
So for those who don't know Louise, or Lulu as I call her, Lulu is the invisible glue that sticks this gym together. While we're all causing a ruckus and spilling screws on the floor and, you know, and falling off things and doing what we do, Lulu's in the background making sure that we're all safe and still getting paid and doing our bits and pieces. She's always been supportive and always will be. She's one of the hardest working people I know, and she always puts everybody ahead of herself. It's like her biggest quality and sometimes our biggest downfall. And we've always found a way to work sort of quite well and not get in each other's way too much. We sort of know how to allocate jobs and we know how to allocate tasks and sort of keep the pressure down. We're pretty good at also just going, right, that's it for today, let's stop. So yeah, there's a lot of pressure going on, and definitely in our office there's there's a lot of things written up on our whiteboard and there's a lot of bits of paper out on the desk and things going on, but the two of us actually do quite well at dealing with that because we've got the same goals. You know, she actually really loves, she's not a climber, but she loves this event and she loves this sport. She's actually she's found a sense of community in being just part of the operations of this business, and that's been very, very, very good for her, and she's made some good friends along the way.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Summer League Series finale for 2024.
Good. Yeah.
Why?
Hey?
Why do you feel good?
Because I split them. They didn't all top. No one topped, which it would have been nice to watch someone top it. But yeah, good times.
Oh, epic, mate! Like absolutely epic. Got the exact desired effect. I thought there was going to be a bit of a battle. I thought the Dual Tex was going to spit a few. I'm so impressed with Ben Coley. Just held it together. Even though he unfortunately got the backflip and technically got DQ'd off the end of the climb, but he still managed the high point and did all the hard moves. An epic battle, yeah. The women's intermediate though, that also did the job, so I'm stoked. I'm also stoked in the other setters. They've nailed the brief. This thing here behind me, this yellow climb, was a little hard, yeah. But it was good. It was a good battle for the girls. And the men's, I mean, you never know with these boys. They just keep getting stronger and stronger every bloody year. So, but how Max held onto those crimps is insane.
How do you think SLS 24 went for you?
I think SLS 24 as an event and as a spectator went really well. I definitely think that the climbs could have been better. Not to say that they were bad. I think we all are like our harshest critic. It would have been great to have people falling at different points, not so much the same points. I can definitely, so there's a lot to have been taken from it, but as an event, I thought it was great.
So SLS 24 went epically. It was an awesome night. We had a huge turnout. It was great. Routes turned out wicked. They did the trick. We separated the field. We did everything we needed to do. We had, like I said, just a really good turnout of people. The crowd was pumping. Everyone was excited. The live stream turned out wicked, which we just, not that we didn't expect it, like thought good things for Trav, but just wasn't expecting it to be so amazing. It was an awesome event. Yeah. So every year we run at SLS, we build confidence in the next one. We understand some new things. We learn how to better do it. I'll definitely do the live stream again. Next time it'll have a real budget and it'll have some drive behind it and some preparation, probably from 6 months out. We'd like to continue with the pattern of bringing new holes into the scene and getting people on some fresh stuff they've not climbed on yet. We'd like to continue to try to have good support with our sponsors and do the things that are going to improve, I guess, or more entice people to do the competition. We're hoping that between now and then we can generate more awareness as to what we're about and what the comp's about, and bring that sense of community together. And I think that should hopefully carry forward into SLS 25. To be honest, I'm kind of keen to see who comes up now, like the next lot of competitors, the next lot of finalists. The big thing I'd be keen to see is we'll try to get more UJ kids into the advanced finals. It's a big ask because, you know, all the strong people come out of the woodwork for the comp, and so the field's very difficult to break into.
A massive thank you to Louis. I think having him be able to put up a great route and at every beck and call to just test for me. I could do part of the moves, but I wouldn't be able to do the whole thing. And without him, I mean, God knows what would have been the result. And a big thank you to Shania as well for being that for Louis, just going over and over moves. And our testers in general.
Big thanks to everybody who chipped in. You know, Reese and Louis, our setting crew along the way, doing all the hard work and getting the bits and pieces together, and the tireless efforts from Yuri and Lou, just behind the scenes getting things done. Obviously, big thanks to our sponsors. You know, that's a huge undertaking. You know, just backing us off a couple of emails. You know, just getting in there and supporting us and supporting the sport and supporting, you know, West Australian climbing too. So yeah, I'd like to just make sure these guys recognise what their contributions are. We've got to say big thanks to our strippers. Yeah, these guys, Liam and the crew of, I don't know, they need a name, like some sort of like night name or something, some like nocturnal name, because they're just in here after dark. We have to thank our stripping team. Like, geez, these guys, they were soggy after this one. Obviously, I'd like to thank our community for everything they've done to support us and you know, and get behind the comp and, you know, get in there and have their fun as well. So that's a big thing, I reckon, is just like, we just want to make sure people are having fun. That's what it's about. It was just a cool event. Like, there's a feeling in the room, right? That it's just, I don't know, something special. I said it on the night, I said there's something in this that's worth more than like running a business and you're here to make money, you know. Like, it's not about that. It's about community, and it's about like inspiring people. And, you know, Lou and I said 5-6 years ago when we were talking about having this business, that we wanted to do something that inspired young people to better themselves, you know, like, and it's kind of like our way of making the world a better place if we just do it 1 or 2 kids at a time. And like, even you know, prior to the event and now after, that we are training the kids and they got so much psych for it. They're so stoked, and you just see the positive impact you get to have on these young minds. And you've got groups of friends, like there's a couple of, you know, girls that have been kicking around the gym for a while that are good mates, and they come in for a social climb. You think, what a great outlet for them, you know. It's just cool. It's like, and their parents are grateful that they're here instead of hanging out at the shopping centre, you know, hanging out with dirtbag kids. So it's really cool to be a part of that and be a part of their life in that way. You know, it's pretty powerful stuff. And then to give them the opportunity to jump on the wall and test themselves and then have some success is really, really cool. Yeah. Easy. Cool.